What's going on, guys? You're back with another epic video. Today, guys, we'll be breaking down my epic Frostclaw deck profile. Some people may call it, like Scareclaw Mannadium or something like that to that effect. I call mine, the reason I call this one Frostclaw because it specifically focuses on Visa Starfrost card itself and the Scareclaw basically archetype, and really kind of going through different lines of play. You'll see what I guys go through the profile after you watch this video, guys. If you guys haven't seen the video where I go through and duel with the deck, I go through and duel this on Omega. I do I think it's 6 different duels with the deck against a few, some of them meta decks and some of the people I just got randomly in game. Don't consider checking that out. I show off a lot of the different combos and things like this deck's able to play. I played through Nibiru, I played through Shifter. Both of them I still was able to go basically full combo and still some capacity even after getting Nibiru'd and Shiftered on the first turn. So definitely consider checking that out, guys. With that being said, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, guys, we'll go and get started with the profiles. We're going to go and so we got 3 of everything, right? All the Scareclaws is usually, I'm still maxing them out. Because primarily, right, we are playing a Scareclaw deck, right, and get all of them going. So that's our Scareclaw package. Basically, right, because the other day we're playing a full-blown Scareclaw deck. So you want to see your Scareclaws, but definitely the level 3s. A lot of the times you're going to be adding the right heart to hand, whether it be by the field spell, reinforcement of the army, or sometimes you go ahead and, of course, just draw it itself. And then rest of it, right, we're playing 2 field spells, same as normal. 2 arrival, and then we are playing 1 slash, and then 1 twin saw. So that's our entire Scareclaw package, guys, which is the bulk of the deck. Alright, next, guys, so we've got what I'm calling like our Visa, basically like our Visa Starfrost package. So you're going to use 3 of the Visa Sensara. We're going to use 3 of them. We're going to use 2 of Vsauce himself. I feel like 2 is the right version. 3 is just too many. You like seeing them in your hand, but there are some games you'll end up drawing both. I actually did that in one of the video that I posted. If you guys haven't checked that out, I actually end up doing, I draw double him and I draw double Fenrir, and I still end up winning that game and going full combo. So definitely consider checking that out if you haven't checked that out yet. But that's going to be our package, guys, because, right, if a Hero Who Lives pops off, it's an instant defloor, and plus other combo plays that we can go through and do. So it's a good way to go through and play and bait out like their Ash, their Nibiru, things like that to get rid of. If this resolves, it's very great. You're off the races. If not, right, they waste the Ash on this. So when you go to use the field spell to pull the Rich Heart, you're good to go. And majority of the time, it makes it even easier to get the +1 off the Rich Heart as well. Vsauce, we're going to be doing a lot of extra synchros and stuff like that in here that I've got as well for us to play. We've got a few 8s, some 7s, and some 10s that we're going to be using Samsara and Vsauce himself to go into. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, what questions you guys have about the profile. Let me know what other Scareclaw builds that you would like to see, or other deck profiles that you would like to see. So we're still going to run the standard cash tier package, right? Just the 3 Fenrir, 1 Scareclaw cash tier. That's all that you need. It's perfect for this. Fender route, Fender effect, and pull the Scareclaw cash. So that's perfect. So next we got our Mannadium package. We'll go 1 reinforcement, 1 rum heart, and then I'm playing 2 fearless. So you could kind of, depending on personal preference, you could swap this up if you wanted to. You probably could, try and play all 3 of them. You could make that work, or maybe you could try and go for a second field spell if you'd like to. Really, it's just up to personal preference, because there's a lot of things you could do with end up actually using the field spell's effect to bring this out by running the 3rd one. So that's something I haven't experimented with yet. I've done about 10 or so duels, so I'm 10-0, guys, with the deck. As far as me testing it out on Omega, so that may be something I experiment with and see how it works, if it works better with having 3 of them. But I do see them quite often, and it is very helpful to get. It's very helpful to get to. For our board breakers, right? So we've got our triple tactics talent. We got our thrust, and I'm running droplet. Droplet's pretty good, right? Because you can send a few different cards, right? You can send, like I mentioned before, in this case, right? You could send like your Fenrir, right, to help play the Scareclaw cash tier up. You could get rid of Vsauce or Samsara or the Twin Salt. So any of those guys, all of these would be good cards for you to send with Droplet. So that's why I'm kind of trying out the Droplet. I usually don't play Droplet in any of the builds I've ever built, but I've been trying it out so far and I like it. Because, right, just by doing that, you can special summon him out. And there's other combo plays we can go through. Or you can toss him and use a rival to bring it back and use it to instantly go into like a synchro or into Lightheart. So you got to think there's plays like that you can do. So I do like the Droplet, especially if more of going second. So if you end up going second and you happen to get one of these in your hand, that's a really good play to combo with the Droplet. Not counting if you maybe have a thrust or a talons or anything like that you just combo with off of any of your other starter cards as well. So that's why I like the Droplet, is for any of those 4 cards that we could send, and we're playing multiple of all of those except for the the Twin Saw, of course. So now down to the extra deck. So the extra deck, guys, is a little more personal preference. I'm still experimenting with this. I just recently changed this from what I was initially playing through a few of the duels that you saw in the video. I feel like this was a little bit more consistent. It would be a little bit better for a competitive play. So far we're running the same package as we always do, right? 2 light heart, 3 tri heart. That's the perfect package. I thought about trying 3, but after playing the deck, I was, right as usual. The same for even this version. You really don't need the 3. If you wanted to run it, you could. I mean, we technically have this space, but I feel like it's just wasted. It's never coming up so far. I mean, it's one of those things, to be extra safe if you wanted to run it, right? But there's somewhat room, in my opinion, so you could afford to run it if you want to. We are going to run the one cross sheep, so it's good to have just a generic link too, and we can do combo plays with this, with the Vicious Astrolabe and the Fearless to go into like a DeFleur, a Changing, or into Naturia Beast. I've used this in some of the, if you watch the video, I can do a few combos of going into that exact, whether it be DeFleur or Naturia Beast using cross sheep. So if I've already made one, I'll use this to make the other to bring him back by bringing back the Fearless. So that's a good combo play with that. And then we're playing 2 Vicious Astrolabe. You need 2 guys, especially the way the deck is, right? Very heavy around Starfrost. It's very easy for you to play both of these in one turn. So even if maybe you can't go get your regular combo out, or maybe you get nibbed or something, you can go double these and go for game, right? So that's always a backup play that you have with the deck, so just keep that in mind. Nabuska, so Nabuska's in here as well, guys. I figured we'd experiment. I haven't played it yet, but it'd be good because we do play a lot of 4, so it is a lot easier than normal to go into this, and getting Tri-Heart and this out at the same time is a good backup play with double floodgating them, so at least they're more focused. Usually they're going to go get rid of this first, in my experience, and which will protect Tri-Heart, and more than likely he'll be, survive to your turn. Then we're going to go with good old Nat Beast, right, to get rid of all their spell cards, guys. I play him multiple times in the video that I did. I destroyed Runic, negated all of his cards against Runic. It's an instant win against that deck. Also, we're playing our Ancient Fairy Dragon to help with the field spells and special summons. Really good, definitely go in first turn or second turn just to combo 3 plays. Maybe you're trying to make a comeback play. We're also playing Savage Dragon for the negate. It's easy for you to bring back the Light Heart or the Cross Sheep for negate 1 or negate 2, or if you play it later on, maybe in turn 2, you might could even get a negate 3 depending on, when you played the. And then next, guys, we're playing Visa Artima. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this one's really good to help basically for extended plays as well, help pulling out a little extra to get into the other package. So if you do get Samsara, it can help you go into and spend it on field spell and then pull it to pull the Rum Heart, use it to pull Fearless, and then you can synchro, basically go combo from there. So it's just another way to get to it, because we do play, yet again, a lot of 4s in the deck, and it's 8, so it's very easy for us to go into. And then next, for our last ones, right, we've got our Changing, since it's very easy for us to go into 10s, and then for, of course, the standard Baron for the deck as well. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. Like I said, the extra deck, I've been kind of playing around with and tweaking it, so you're definitely, welcome to tweak a few things. I would say the part that I wouldn't change would be, right, the 2 Light, 3 Tri-Heart, and the Cross Sheep, and the 2 Astrolabe, Baron, and obviously Naturia Beast. I would say those are the ones that you're required to play, and at least Samsara. Samsara is really good for backup plays and continue to combo through. But I would say these would be the main ones that you need to play. If you want to try and add the third one, you can. So you've got room for at least 4, so that could be one of them. One of the extra ones could be if you don't want to play Savage or Fairy Dragon, right? You could go ahead and get rid of it and play the 3rd Light Heart. So it's up to you. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, what you thought of the deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Yet again, let me know what other videos you'd like to see like this. With that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.